Cracking down on the chaos. If you plan to use a short-term rental in downtown St. Louis, you'll be facing some new restrictions. It's all part of a plan to curb the wild parties residents have seen in their neighborhoods for months. Our Gabriela Vidal is detailing the plans for us tonight and talking to an Airbnb host about those new rules. Gabby.
Yeah, Sam, and actually I was able to learn that there are over 100 rental properties, short-term rental properties, according to this website called Airbnb, which tracks short-term rentals for a given zip code. And for those over 100 properties in the downtown area, at least around 50% of them are both on Airbnb and Vrbo. While not all of these are problem properties, according to the city and Airbnb, they're making sure that any that are hosting parties illegally are addressed now.
Any host who is allowing parties in their properties does not belong in Airbnb, and they don't deserve to be operating as a short-term rental host in the city of St. Louis or really anywhere else.
That's the message Airbnb is sending out to the St. Louis community.
Airbnb has a no party policy. We have a no party policy. So I think it's very important that this issue is being brought to light.
Rachel Roman is an Airbnb host with roughly 40 listings in total across the St. Louis region, including downtown. She's been concerned about the perception of short-term rentals in the wake of parties in downtown buildings.
They might not be renting a unit through Airbnb. You could have someone that was just saying, hey, give me $500, you can have a party at this place. That's not the business that I'm in.
But for the few Airbnb properties who may be hosting parties illegally,
we will remove any party houses we become aware of.
And this upcoming Memorial Day and 4th of July weekend, those who rent out will also be under scrutiny.
Guests without a history of positive reviews on Airbnb will be prohibited from making one-night reservation attempts, and we'll have further restrictions on certain two-night reservations as well.
Airbnb also hopes to have voices like Roman's be heard as they combat concerns over short-term rentals in the city moving forward.
So we can explain what we do and how we do it to not contribute to a problem, but be a part of the solution to promoting St. Louis as a wonderful place. Put some licensing in place. Put things that are vetting hosts as well as guests, and then it can be it can be what it's intended to be.
The city assessor's office is also working to address problem properties in the community by pinpointing those that are non-owner occupied and operating as Airbnbs full-time throughout the year. Now, those will be treated as commercial businesses, which means they will be taxed twice as much. And it's an effort to curb down on these locations that are hosting parties or not discouraging people from having parties in the property. Reporting live downtown, Gabriela Vidal, News 4.
Gabby, thank you. A man has been arrested